All right, back again with another tutorial video, just like I said I wouldn't. So we're going to do a quick little tutorial here because too often I have found that I locate an image that I absolutely love and go to save that image to use in a meme or other project that I'm not making money off of because I did steal it from the internet, only to find that once I go to open the image in Photoshop after saving it, I am left with the dreaded checkered background. So here is just a quick little bit on how to get rid of that. First, we're going to unlock it if it is locked, and we're going to duplicate it. We're going to create a new layer, drag it to the bottom. However you do, you can use all the buttons. I use hotkeys. We're going to grab a color that is not in the image. In this case, we'll use just this nice green color here. There we go. That is simply behind our image, and we're going to take the bottom one of the two that we have, and we're going to open up the layer style blending options. We're going to take the blend if of this layer now for this image because what we're doing is getting rid of the white and gray squares. We're going to pull it back until they disappear. There we go. Right there at 235 is good. Now you'll notice all the stuff inside of the image that is also at that brightness level does disappear. That is why we duplicated this. So we're going to re-enable it, and we're going to hold Alt and click on the layer mask icon, which is going to add a blank layer, once again disabling this. But anywhere on this layer mask that I paint with white, say we got rid of this, right? Anywhere that I paint with white is going to bring that image back. So what I'm going to do is inside the image with in this case, I'm just using the pencil tool because it's a piece of pixel art, and I'm using just a normal hard round brush. I'm just going to paint all my light colors right back in. There we go. So far, this is easy peasy. And now we have a true PNG. What I'm going to do here is also merge these layers with Command E on a Mac and a different hotkey on a Windows. Figured out, I don't know. Now you can see I can move this around and I don't have that ugly background. So, only other thing is, if you're not putting this directly on a white background, say you want it on a green background, and you notice that the outline has this white pixelation. So what we're going to do is Command click the image, select, modify, and contract. I happen to know by experimentation that this image works best with 2 pixels. I would suggest you go by 1 at a time and see what works. Now from here, we can do a couple different things. I'm going to Shift Option J to cut that out and throw the other layer away. Now look at that. It's good, right? The last step for me is to get rid of these hard edges. A couple different ways to do that. My favorite is to duplicate this. Once you have the full PNG, grab the bottom one and add a Gaussian blur to it. Doesn't have to be anything magnificent. It can be 1. In this case, we'll do 1/2 of a pixel because it's a pretty small image, right? And then we just put the image right on top of it. Now, if you see, turning it off and back on again, it does have an effect. It's a little bit hazy, a little bit blurry. So what I'm going to do is duplicate this layer with Command J. We'll say 4 times. Merge those blurred layers together, and now you can see without and with. So it gives it a much more just smooth appearance if you're not using it specifically as a piece of pixel art. If you are, just skip that step. We merge these back together again, and there you go. You can turn that off and save it as a PNG. If you want to crop it, all you do is Command click the image itself, hit C, enter, and there you go.